I'm gonna stop pretending. Um, Hello everybody. Hello net and YouTube. Hello net and YouTube. I'm gonna stop pretending that this stuff isn't happening and just call this out. Trump's about to try to start kidnapping a bunch of babies. Trump's gonna try to kidnap all these babies for his sex trafficking rings because he's that much of a sicko. And all of his supporters, everybody who's not calling this out right now, is that much of a sicko or an idiot. It's not as much, but part of his being a sicko. And they're fucking idiots. Everybody's got to stop being idiots about what Trump's up to or acting like, oh, just because this would enable him to do the worst thing anyone's ever done, kidnapping a bunch of babies for his sex trafficking rings, we should, he's not going to do that. No, he's totally going to do that. That's exactly what Trump is going to do. He's setting it up to kidnap thousands of babies a day for his sex trafficking rings, and y'all are letting him do it because y'all are a bunch of fucking idiots. So people are talking about Trump, people are talking about this and talking about that, but they're, for one, not even really talking about the birthright citizenship case. They're not really talking about how that's an attack on the fabric of our country, how that's a traitorous attack on the fabric of our country itself. But they're also not talking about how it's going to enable Trump to kidnap babies and that's what his other goal is. That's the practical application of it. Trump wants to kidnap babies. Our Supreme Court wants to let him kidnap babies. They're traitors. We need to stop them before they make this decision. We need to remove them from the case because we know what they're going to rule. We're going to have to get another Supreme Court in there anyway to overrule all the stuff they've ruled. Why do we even let them get to the point where they're going to let Trump kidnap all these babies? Why are we going to let them supply Trump's sex trafficking ring like that? Why don't we say, look, the fact that you guys are willing to supply Trump's sex trafficking ring is evidence enough. I'm sure some of the justices were advocating to not take up the case, to let the lower court's ruling stand, because what else needs to be said about it? We don't need to make an excuse that allows Trump to kidnap babies. Because what will Trump do when he kidnaps babies? Sex traffic them. That's what Trump does. Sex trafficking. That's what he's always done. Sex trafficking. Now he wants to sex traffic babies. So don't fucking let him, you sicko idiots. Like, I'm going to go live on this until I get an American in here. But in the meantime, you sicko idiots, do not let Trump sex traffic babies. That's what he's trying to do by taking away their citizenship. He's trying to kidnap a bunch of babies to sex traffic them. Don't let him do it. Like, you're a sicko and an idiot if you're helping Trump sex traffic a bunch of babies by taking away their citizenship. Okay? Like, okay, so like most people are fine with it. Most people are like, oh, Trump's sex trafficking babies. Trump's ready to kidnap a bunch of babies and sex traffic them. They're fine with it because they're fine with all the Trump bullshit because they're pedophiles and Nazis. But we're going to find the people who aren't pedophiles and Nazis, and we're going to get them to say something to help stop Trump sex trafficking babies. He's been sex trafficking all these kids and adults. His next step is to make it totally legal for him to kidnap and sex traffic a bunch of babies by taking away their citizenship. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to be kidnapping and sex trafficking your babies if you don't do something about it now. It's time to stop him, okay? It's been past time to stop him, but we've seen how bad he's going to get. We've seen he's going to, well, we haven't seen what it's going to be, but we know what it's going to be. He's trying to sex traffic your babies. Like, what do you guys need to turn on Trump? What do you guys need to realize and stop him before he does it? Trump is trying to kidnap and sex traffic babies. The Supreme Court's going to let him if they let him take away their citizenship. It's totally an attack on America to even consider that. But then it's going to be an attack on a bunch of literal babies. Trump's going to try to sex traffic them. You guys are obviously going to try to help. Send Odie after him. Well, you send anything after him. Like, the misser was one of his. Nobody's really resisted Trump in any way whatsoever. We've only had the misser who killed that fireman in teleprompter. Like, they've shot themselves a bunch of times. The DCIA shooter, Charlie Kirk, they've shot themselves a lot, but nobody else has done a damn thing to them. I mean, in a way, it's hilarious. Like, we're letting them shoot themselves. But in another way, like, they're going to keep blaming us for it to try to start some shit, right? And then he's going to kidnap a bunch of babies. Like Trump's next step is to kidnap a bunch of babies for his sex trafficking rings. We had 4 7 people, maybe 12, who knows, because they don't count all of everybody. But who knows how many people we had in here. And so far, people are just fine with Trump being about ready to kidnap a bunch of kids and sex traffic them. A bunch of babies. Sorry, he's already kidnapping kids and sex trafficking them. We already knew that. He kidnapped a few from Texas, probably, when they tried to flood kill them all. But and they prevented anybody from rescuing them. So the Mexicans came over and rescued the people they tried to flood kill in Texas. Texans ain't worth shit, by the way. This goes to show that Texans are the biggest cowards in the entire country. Mexico, come get your kid. Annex Texas. We don't need that shit. We better off without it. But Trump's about to come kidnap your kids. Trump's about to come kidnap kids around the country for his sex trafficking ring by taking away their citizenship. Why does he want to take away their citizenship? His next step is going to be to kidnap them, to sex traffic them. It's what Trump does. Are you guys going to help him? There's like 10 of you in here. Are y'all going to help him? Or are you going to do something to stop him? I'll tell you what to do to stop him. Just need to know I'm talking to the people that are ready to stop him. So, what do we got? This guy says send Odie. This other person says same thing every day with you, huh? Trump, Trump, Trump. Well, is Trump dead yet? Like, is Trump gone yet? Have they removed Trump yet? Like, what else? Why are you not talking about Trump? Why are you not trying to stop him when he's on the verge of kidnapping a bunch of babies to sex traffic them? Trump's trying to kidnap babies to sex traffic them. And what are you going to do to stop it? Or are you going to help him out? Are you going to keep helping him out with your silence or your support? Which one are you going to do? Are you going to do the American thing and stop Trump? Or are you going to do the Nazi Trump near pedophile thing and stand with Trump? Like everybody else is doing. Have you seen anybody else calling out his plan to kidnap a bunch of babies? Like, that's what he's going to do. He's going to kidnap a bunch of babies. Why is he going to kidnap them? To sex traffic them. That's what he is he's a sex trafficker. Like, I don't know why you guys are letting him slide. Oh, that's right. You're pedophiles. I got it now. You're all pedophiles. Got it. You're all stupid, idiot, sicko pedophiles. Let's see what Marie Mitchell has to say. Y'all, please pray for me. Okay, praying for Marie Mitchell. The doctor said I have caught the barbarian body flu. Well, prayers, thoughts and prayers. Are you going to do something to help stop Trump kidnapping kids for his sex trafficking rings? Okay, the next comment says, any concrete proof of it? Or you're just believing the tooth fairy? Or you're just believing in the tooth fairy? So you would consider kidnapping kids for a sex trafficking ring the tooth fairy? Like you would consider personally sneaking into children's rooms to kidnap them for sex trafficking rings, because what it makes you think of is the tooth fairy. That's literally the words that came out of your mouth. Let's get your channel information for the Nazi hunters. Channel activity, you joined a year ago. You got 2 subscribers. Your name is Sam Hyde 45, all lowercase letters. SAMHYDE 45. And yo, this isn't your first time in the live. So you knew this was coming. You knew you were going to get hunted by Nazi hunters. You can't be this gullible. The grifting no real Nazi is on the internet. At what point? So you're defending Nazis. Okay, we've got you actively defending Nazis. This was in MTG Resigns. BJT next. From 1122, you said, you can't be this gullible. And they're grifting. No real Nazi is on the internet. So you're standing up for Nazis. We've got you doing that on 11/22/25. There was one called Puffin is Live. I didn't get the date for it. It's one of my news recording things. You said, at what point does disobeying the commander-in-chief's order become an issue? Not saying Trump is right, but you are. You're defending Trump and pedophiles, aren't you? That's your problem, is you come in here, you try to act like, oh, I can be critical of Trump. I have mind not of Putin's own, but you have mind of Putin's own. Okay? You're a Trumputineer, which means you're a pedophile and a Nazi. We all hate you for that. And what are you saying today? Same thing every day with you, huh? Trump, Trump, Trump. It sounds like you're defending Trump to me. Sounds like you're upset about somebody and wanting to troll somebody who has things to say against Trump kidnapping babies for his sex trafficking ring. That's what Trump's doing. He's about to kidnap a bunch of babies for his sex trafficking ring. You're down with that. Sam Hyde 45. That makes you a Nazi and a pedophile. Okay, so I've caught you The Nazi hunters will be taking your family away, or taking you away from your family, taking your house away, taking your property, putting you in jail forever. Like, this is coming soon. This isn't like 3 years from now. No, this is coming soon, you fucking Nazi. You need to shut the fuck up, stop making it worse, let somebody else make it worse for themselves, okay? But when the course of action is we're going to try to stop Trump from kidnapping babies for his sex trafficking ring, then you're going to want to be on the right side of history. This is your chance to be on the right side of history. Do I have any proof? The proof is Trump has a court case before the Supreme Court to remove the citizenship of babies so he can kidnap them for sex trafficking rings. You dumb fuck. What do you think? Everybody can see this. Nobody's talking about it because they're all sicko idiots like you. Anyway, prove it and I'll condemn it. Dude, I just proved it. Are you condemning it yet? You better have condemned it by the time I get to the end of the comments. Proof? Charles says, proof? Dude, you guys didn't want proof of shit. You guys believe Trump. You won't believe proof of anything. He's a traitor. He's a pedophile. He's a Nazi. He's a terrorist. So are you. Like, everybody's been telling you this. Like, y'all motherfuckers think the sky is orange. It ain't. It's blue. Get the fuck over it. Y'all don't believe anything true. You never have. You're the stupidest motherfuckers in the world. And now you're sickos because you're trying to help Trump kidnap a bunch of babies for his sex trafficking rings. Y'all are going to help him do that. All these other judges are going to help him do that. Anybody who hasn't just demanded the impeachment of the Supreme Court by now is helping him do that. Plenty of people are demanding the impeachment of the Supreme Court. Plenty of people for 5 years were demanding the increase the pack in the court, adding people to the court to stop these goddamn Nazis. But who helped them do it? Joe fucking Biden. He got the most diverse presidency award, by the way. You guys got your scopes? Look, we need to arrest Joe Biden and Bill Clinton for protecting Trump. We need to let Trump know we're coming for him like Bill Clinton did with a little thumbs up. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Donnie. I'm coming for you. Coming for you, Donnie. Yes, Donnie, keep going, Donnie. Keep bobbing it, Donnie. Donnie boy. Then you can get the other Bubba, that horse, out in the stable. Get the other Bubba when you're done with me. Yes, Donnie. Nobody did it better. Hillary could never do it like this, Donnie. Hillary never did it like this, Donnie boy. Y'all support BJT. That's what you guys are all about. BJT. Y'all need to go get some yourselves. You stop being such goddamn Nazis. We can tell Mike Johnson wouldn't have been such a Nazi if he could have been open about it. Pete Hegseth wouldn't have been such a Nazi if he could have been open about it. Dude, we know what y'all are. Fucking Nazi pedophile pieces of shit. If y'all weren't raping kids, if y'all could just go find a man, you'd be fine. But you can't. You rape kids instead. We're all a bunch of pedophile Nazis. And you're trying to help Trump kidnap a bunch of kids kidnap a bunch of babies. He's been kidnapping kids. Now Trump's trying to kidnap a bunch of babies. Babies didn't do anything. But Trump's going to try to kidnap a bunch of babies for his sex trafficking rings. And y'all motherfuckers going to let him? You're a bunch of sicko Nazis. I'll read your comments. You better have denounced this shit by the time I get to you. Okay. Any concrete proof of it? Or you're just believing in the tooth fairy because you want to sneak into kids' rooms. You want to be like fucking Ryan Reynolds in If. Dude, we know what you are. You saw Ryan Reynolds in If coming up through that window and you fucking busted one all over his pork pie hat. I said, do you have any proof? Proof. Dude, there's a court case. Trump has a court case to kidnap kids. He's like, can I kidnap kids? He's like, can I kidnap kids? Hold on. Trump's like, I want to kidnap all the babies. I want to kidnap the babies. I've been kidnapping kids. Kids aren't young enough. You need to kidnap babies. You need to take the citizenship away from babies to kidnap them. That's what your guy's doing. And you know what everybody the fuck else is doing? Helping him. You see any other content about this? Fuck no. All y'all motherfuckers are helping him. You should have been off this live by now making some content about this instead of talking shit. If you're supporting me, I appreciate it. I appreciate the reactions. I don't mean you. You're actually helping. But seriously, y'all need to wake the fuck up. You're supporting a pedophile, Nazi, traitor, terrorist. Everybody who supports him should have everything they own taken away, and they should be locked in a fucking cell or catapulted to Siberia off Sarah Palin's porch, deported from this motherfucker to the country you chose over America, fucking Russia. Fuck you, you Russian pieces of shit. Deport all y'all motherfuckers. I'm talking about leave no MAGA left in America. Deport every goddamn MAGA, but you start at the top. We don't do the terrorist shit y'all did, going after people in fucking grocery stores. We're going to start at the top. We're going to start with Clarence goddamn Thomas, Samuel Alito, and BJT, Krasnov, Donald fuck motherfucking Trump. We're going to start with Stephen Miller, Elon Musk, and Mark Zuckerberg. We're going to start with Jeff Bezos. We're going to take all their shit. We're going to take all their shit, everything, all their companies, all their properties, all their money, all their crypto, all their secret holdings, fucking all of it. And once we have all their shit and we kick their asses out to Siberia, y'all's motherfuckers will be glad to go with them. We'll just give you a chance to go over to fucking Siberia with them. 2 camps. 2 camps. How many genders you guys have? You guys have 2 genders, right? So you're getting 2 camps for the rest of your fucking lives, no visitation. Done, motherfuckers. Fuck you pieces of shit. China will be administering that part of Russia at that time. You stupid fucks. Or I like to say, we'll deport your asses to Siberia or whatever Ukraine renames it. Whatever Ukraine renames that part of the country, we'll deport your asses to it. Stupid fucks. Stupid MAGA fucks. I'm going to take all y'all's shit. But we're going to start with Elon Musk. Once we got all his shit and you see that we're coming for it, you can easily say, I don't support Trump anymore. I don't support Trump anymore. Let me keep my house and my family. And then you can. You dumb fucks. You could have said it right now. But you're traitors, you're pedophiles, you're Nazis. You're in too fucking deep. I will save your goddamn soul. I will shift you from the Antichrist Trump to Jesus Christ, the real Jesus, not the Antichrist Trump, not the fake Jesus y'all follow that took you to Trump. I will shift you from Antichrist Trump to Jesus. With the power of Jesus, I will shift you to having a soul again, to be an American again. Or y'all motherfuckers are sneer at that and fucking burn with that motherfucker. Anyway, I'll get to your comments in a minute. I'll read the Russian Trumputineers' comments in Russian. I'll read the Americans' comments in American. I'll read the humans' comments in American, in my voice. I'll read the Trumpers' comments in a stupid Russian accent. Because Russians are stupider than fuck. Russians are the stupidest fucking pieces of shit that ever crossed the planet. Besides MAGA, who they duped into their bullshit. But Russians, y'all are all Russians at this point. That's how stupid y'all motherfuckers are. You're all fucking Russians. All right. Prove it and I'll condemn it. What? I'm coming. I'm coming soon, bro. Oh, Brightleaf. He's a Nazi from London. He LARPs like he's from London. He LARPs like his granddad had a deformed leg and fought in an AA gun and shot down Nazis. He LARPs as those things. But he's a fucking Nazi now. He's a mega. He's a London mega. So let's read Brightleaf's MAGA Nazi comments. Trumpism was supposed to end yesterday. Yeah, we're ending it. It's the end for you motherfuckers. You guys don't see the end coming? You guys don't see the fucking walls collapsing? You dipshits. Charles says, I'll stand with the commander-in-chief. Your commander-in-chief's a traitor. So you'll go down with traitor. You'll go down with traitor Trump faster than traitor Trump went down on Bill Clinton. You'll go down with traitor Trump faster than BJT went down on Bill Clinton or Ghislaine Maxwell's horse, Bubba. You'll go down with traitor Trump. Well, that took a turn. No, dude, I've been steady blasting Nazis for months. You've been here. That's why you're so fucking offended and butthurt. Charles says, words don't prove it. Oh, words. Oh, what were you going to believe? Not the words. Well, you can watch plenty of videos of Trump's kidnappers kidnapping kids and babies. They've been kidnapping babies, but now they're going to go out and systematically kidnap babies. Once they take away the baby citizenship, why do you think they're trying to take away baby citizenship? Yeah, to destroy our country for Putin. Same reason they do everything. But why are they doing it to babies? What are they going to do to the babies once they take away their citizenship? Kidnap them for sex trafficking rings. That's what Trump is. And that's what you all motherfuckers are. And so is every fucking other person who hasn't told you that yet. Dude drank the whole bottle of stupidity. 6-7. You didn't prove anything. You made an assumption. God bless King Trump and his family. May he continue to be our best president. What is a Nazi? You can find out. I mean, you're a Nazi. You're a Nazi by denying that you're a Nazi. You should know that being a Nazi is bad. You're going to act like you don't know what it is. The concentration camps make you a Nazi. What do you need to know? Stop being a goddamn Nazi. We all hate you. We'll hate you forever. Fart for George Floyd. That was Barry Benz. Barrybens. Barry Benz channel activity. Joined 5 years ago, has 3 subscribers. Didn't prove any. The sky is black right now. Because you're in Russia. We know. You're in Russia. Fucking idiot. You don't even know your damn gender. And you're calling us stupid. LMFAO. Yeah, if you're a MAGA Trump Putin, you are stupid. Everybody knows you're stupid. And you're pedophiles and Nazis and terrorists. And you'll have consequences for being pedophiles and Nazis and terrorists. What does your Bible say should happen to you? This is Trump derangement syndrome. TDS, MAGA 2028, TDS. Your husband is going to be mad when he gets home and finds you on live. TDS, every level of the state works through JT. Okay, so go back to your husband comment. So you guys are homophobic, right? You're saying that having a husband for a male person or a male presenting person to have a husband would be some type of insult because you're homophobic. Your God baby sucked Bill Clinton's cock, okay? Let's be clear. Trump sucked Bill Clinton's cock. We call Trump BJT now. Krasnov, too. He's a Russian agent, Krasnov. But we call Trump BJT now because he sucked Bill Clinton's cock. You can say that I'm gay and think that's an insult, but your master sucked Bill Clinton's cock. So, think about it. Your master sucked Bill Clinton's cock. Your master, Trump, your God baby Trump. Yoink. Did you see him get his medal? Yoink. Oh, for me. Yoink. Your God baby Trump sucked Bill Clinton's cock. So can you stop making fun of gay people now until you're ready to make fun of your God baby Trump sucking Bill Clinton's cock? It's the only legal thing he did. It's the only okay thing he did was suck Bill Clinton's cock. But y'all had to make the cover story. No, he blew a horse. No, he did. No, he wasn't acting legally once. He remained illegal. He remained bestiality. Don't worry, Trump never once did anything legal or good. He did not blow Bill Clinton. He blew horse. He blew Ghislaine Maxwell horse. That's what you guys said. That was your cover story. That's what you guys did for a cover story. Whew. Let's read the rest of your Nazi comments. I'll shut the live down. This is pointless. We haven't found, besides one person who was brave enough to react, thanks, and I guess they got off the live long enough to make a video calling out Trump and all the idiots who haven't stopped him trying to kidnap babies for his sex trafficking rings. But besides them, everybody in live has just been a bunch of terrorists, a bunch of Trump-Putineers, everybody in chat, I mean, which really means the rest of y'all have been a bunch of terrorists too. Again, besides the person who's reacting with likes, I appreciate those likes, but I haven't seen your comment yet, which is fine. You don't want these Nazi terrorists to know who you are. We do want the Nazi hunters to know who these Nazi terrorists are. So, catch them. Catch all the Nazi terrorists who in chat. Pretty much everybody in chat is a verified Nazi and a pedophile. So we can go over all their personal information before we shut it down. But just know that before you leave a chat message that you're going to be hunted by Nazi hunters and pedophile hunters for being a Nazi and a pedophile. That's what you're chatting for. Some of these motherfuckers are just, I guess, roping in some more people. Brightleaf has been here for months. I don't know why they haven't caught him yet. He claims to be in London. His granddad has a deformed leg. His granddad has like 4 or 5 brothers that also fought in World War II against the Nazis, and then he became a Nazi. And supposedly they give a shit about the war in England. I guess they don't. I don't know why we saved that shithole. Why did we save your shithole country, by the way? Why did we save your shithole, England? Why did we save that shithole? from the Nazis if y'all are just going to be Nazis over there now? Why did we save your shithole? Okay. Tedious. Every level of the state works as it should, but approves Trump moves. But approves Trump's moves. That's such a weird thing for Brightleaf, the London Nazi, to say. He's talking about every level of the state. I guess his state? Whose state are you even talking about? Your state, Britain, or America? Britain, the state you LARP from, or America? Chris said, I'm going to report you for terrorists. No, you're the damn terrorists. Okay? You can report me, but fuck off. So you're confirming that you're a Nazi. You want to censor free speech. You're a Nazi. Right, we got it. We knew you were a Nazi. You're confirming you're a Nazi by saying you're going to report me for my free speech. You can't handle the free speech. All the free speech is too much for Trump ears. Who will protect their precious little ears? Oh, no one can protect their ears from truth. Fucking Nazis, fuck off. I'm going to go ahead and curse you and your family and your friends. I'm cursing you and your family and your friends while you're here before you get away for your little report. I'm cursing you and your family and your friends, and I'm cursing Trump through you, and I'm cursing Putin through you, and Tim Woodman doesn't need to hear this shit. I'm cursing you and your family and your friends. I'm cursing you and your family and your friends, and I'm cursing Trump through you, and I'm cursing the Tim Woodman through you. No, I'm not. I would never curse the Tim Woodman. See, I take it back. I take it back. Okay. I'm cursing you and your family and your friends. And I'm cursing Trump through you, and I'm cursing Netanyahu through you, and I'm cursing Putin through you. So there. You got it. You got what you came for. You did some good in this world. Trump lives rent-free in your tiny brain. That's an AOC joke. AOC lives rent-free in your head. That's why you guys even know that people said that, is because AOC does live rent-free in your head. And now it's Jasmine Crockett. Now they got an apartment. Now they got the White House. Now they both... Does the vice president live in the White House? Dumb Isel, says Peter Super 9277. Peter Cooper 9277. Brightly says, you're going to blow me, Yules? No one wants to blow you. But you should go make yourself available for that so you can stop being a Nazi. Because as soon as Nazis are openly gay instead of secretly gay, then they stop being Nazis. But you guys are all secretly gay, and you hate yourselves, and then you hate everybody else because you hate yourselves because you can't be gay like you want to be. Just look at Pete Hegseth or Lindsey Graham or Mike Johnson or any of them. Or BJT. Look at your god baby BJT, who likes sucking Bill Clinton's cock, but can't admit it and said it was a horse because that makes it okay. It doesn't make it okay. It makes it worse. They just don't want you to know who's been playing you the whole time. Paul Smith says, a pedophile calling others pedophiles. Well, Trump is a pedophile, and Trump's minions have been calling other people, and yeah, Trump's been calling other people pedophiles too. Trump said to arrest Bill Clinton. Has Bill Clinton been arrested yet? Paul Smith joined 2 years ago, has 4 subscribers. Typed in all caps, Trump making liberals cry again. Oh my gosh. You guys leave a lot of comments. You did. Fuck your comments. We're not reading all those comments. That's way too many goddamn comments. What the fuck have you guys been reading, making all these comments for? See if anybody's any good. Rainbow. Canyon might be a good person. Rainbows in Che. I can't understand what you're saying. Just a bunch of Trump Putin ears. I see the rainbows. I appreciate the rainbows. So Net and YouTube censored the rainbows. Net and YouTube censored Adam's comment. Adam Wild, do it. They censored your comment with a bunch of rainbow flags. That's so weird. They let a couple of them go, but then they censored 2 of them. Anybody say anything good? If you said anything good, tell me. I'm not reading all these comments. I didn't realize all y'all people have made all these comments. Yeah, you guys are Nazis if you support Trump. Trump's trying to kidnap kids for... Trump's trying to kidnap babies for his sex trafficking rings now. You'd be bleak one. That's a weird thing to say. Anyway, yeah, I can't read you guys' comments. I'm just going to assume none of you guys are humans or good people. Are any of you humans or good people? I can't detect any humans or good people in chat so far. There's been hundreds of people in here. Net and YouTube only pick trolls and Nazis and pedophiles. It's weird. It's a great place for Nazi hunters and pedophile hunters to find people to hunt. It's a great way for that. I guess I could read off people's channel activity. My oh my joined 2 years ago and has 4 subscribers. Oh, we're all humans. We're all good people. Garfield, he's a Heathcliff. Without slavery, there wouldn't have been jazz or blues. So this is a pro-slavery clans person. Jazz came out of slavery, blues too. America was great at slavery. So they're bragging about slavery. That's my Johnny FB9NS. So for people and he joined 2 years ago, has 4 subscribers. For people that want to hunt Nazis and Klansmen, this is a bountiful harvest. Net and YouTube always finds Nazis and Klansmen to put in my live. We're not going to be proving anybody's comments. Why are you disrespecting your own audience? Dude, fuck you. I hate you fucking Nazis. The fact that Net and YouTube finds a bunch of Nazis to try to suppress my content, to try to suppress my channel, fuck all y'all. Fuck Net and YouTube too. We should be seizing YouTube, the company. We should be seizing Google, Meta. We should seize any company that funded Trump's terrorist attack on the White House. Trump knocked down our White House. These companies paid for that shit. Well, they need to pay for doing that. They need their executives in jail. They need all their companies seized. That's Meta. That's Alphabet, Google, Net and YouTube. That's Lockheed Martin. That's Amazon. And we need to arrest Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg and take all of their property. Okay? And all you guys too. When we get to you little minions, you don't think that we'll be able to come get you guys once we've got everything Elon Musk owns? You don't think we'll have the drones just to come get you losers? And you can either denounce MAGA now and rejoin America, or we should take all your houses, all your property, everything you've ever owned, any ICE bonus you're about to get from kidnapping people, any of that shit. Take all that shit. Give it to the people that you hurt. Give it to the immigrants. Give your houses to immigrants because they're more American than you are. You Trump Putin, you're terrorist traitors, you pedophile Nazis, and we all hate you. Yeah, I hate my goddamn audience. It's only appropriate to hate Nazis. You guys are Nazis, so I hate you. You guys are pedophiles, so I hate you. I'm here to make a list of you. I'm knitting your names into a list. Should we just do that for the rest of the live? How about just renounce Dems and Republicans? No, start with the Republicans. Why would you throw Dems in? Why would you even say Dems first? Yeah, Dems suck at not arresting Republicans. Dems suck at not executing Republicans. Yeah, they suck at that. That's their damn job, and we're going to get the ones who do it. We're going to get the ones who will promise us executions of all top MAGA. That's the ones we're going to get, you stupid fucks. You guys can go down with them if you want. I am black. My says, I am black, as loud as he possibly can. Are you MAGA? You're a fucking traitor. All you are is a goddamn traitor. How do you live with the smoke alarm chirp? It's a 20-second job. I did it for you, you Nazi. Since you're a Nazi, you have some theories. Well, guess what? You're a Nazi. We know that your granddad had a deformed leg, had 5 brothers or 4 or 5 brothers who fought in World War II, all killing Nazis. They killed Nazis older and younger than you. But you got to be a Nazi living this long in England, supposedly, in London, supposedly. Tell us your street. Tell us what street you live on in London. They did more than you. No, they didn't. They did more to make a Nazi than I did, because you're a goddamn Nazi. The result of your ancestors is you being a goddamn Nazi. And what's your street? What's your street in London? Next comment needs to be your street in London. Okay. I mean, they like 400% did. No, they didn't. They made a Nazi. I make anti-Nazis. And your grandparents, your ancestors made a Nazi. You. Normandy comes to mind. No, nothing comes to mind. What street do you live on in London? You don't live on the street in London. You're LARPing as someone who lived in London, whose grandparents fought the Nazis, and then you became Nazi. It's not interesting. Your troll doesn't work. You're not any good at trolling. You're just a Nazi. You might be pretending to be Nazi, but you're more of a Nazi than you are a troll. And you'll have the consequences for that. I live nearish to Old London Road. Nearish to Old London Road. That's not the name of a road, you fucking liar. My ancestors are Native American. Wait. Muzak? Are you not a Nazi? Or did you have Native American ancestors and then you became a Nazi Trumper who's going to try to deport Native Americans? Which one are you, Muzak? Are you American or are you a Nazi? Are you a Trump-Putineer or are you American? Muzak, which one are you? Calling everyone Nazi really isn't going to help, bro. What if I just call you a Nazi? Are you standing up for Nazis? It sounds like you're defending Nazis, like you're upset about somebody calling out Nazis. You joined 7 months ago. You have 0 subscribers. Let's find out if you're a Nazi. You say things like, what constitutes a Nazi? When all I got to say is Trumpers are Nazis, and you're like, what's a Nazi? Well, a Trumper, somebody who makes concentration camps, that's a Nazi. Somebody who kidnaps people for concentration camps, that's a Nazi. Do you know what a Nazi is now? Calling everyone a Nazi isn't going to help. Remember that time Kamala pretended to be endorsed over the phone in front of a crowd. So you have some type of obscure memory of something on the Kamala Harris campaign that no, actually I don't even know what you're talking about. But you have some type of weird memory of Kamala. And that's what you have, that's what you're going to use your typing time to type? Dude, I'm glad I'm not reading comments. We got some stupid ones in here today. And rode and order a horse dildo. Well, that's Brightleaf. He's only going to say Nazi stuff. You are the one advocating for violence. Muzak. Okay, so you are a pedophile. You are a Nazi. No, the Bible, you know what the Bible says to do to pedophiles? Have you ever read what the Bible says to do to you people? Do you guys know what the Bible says to do to you people? Put it in comments if you know what the Bible... I'm reading some comments, but I'm not going to go back and read all those damn comments. It's just too much. And especially if there's not going to be a human in here. If you're all going to be Nazi, pedophile, Trump-Putineers. If literally YouTube is going to pick 40, 50 Nazi, pedophile, Trump-Putineers to be in my live at the same time. Not a single fucking human. What am I supposed to do? I'll read over your channel activity. Kyle Anderson saying a bunch of stuff. Like, check this loser's hard drive. Okay, we'll check your hard drive, Kyle Anderson. Your channel activities, you joined 4 months ago. You have 0 subscribers. Que pasa cricket? Que pasa cricket? Okay, Jess of the Ew. That seems like some type of clan type of name. It sounds like you're... Let's read your comment before I decide that you're a Klansman. You're either Klansmen or neo-Nazis or Turning Point Nazis, not Zionists. Which ones are you guys? Are you guys Groiper Klansman Nazis or are you guys not Zionist Nazis? Which one are you? Major mission keeping 15 viewers interested. You're not viewers, really. You're just Nazis. You're just in here to confirm that you're Nazi pedophiles so that when Nazi pedophile hunters need people to hunt, they can watch highlights of this live and hunt you down. Diver down 5004. Muzak 42. Sounds like you're just projecting, making these assumptions. Nope. Nope. Your accusations are confessions when you're a Nazi, and you guys are the Nazis. I'm anti-Nazi. It's that simple. If you guys can say, yeah, Trump's a Nazi, we hate him, then you're on the right side. It's that simple. You guys just fell into the trap with both boots. I said, I'm setting a Nazi Trump-Putineer trap, and you guys jumped in with both boots. Like Trump-Putineers always do, because you're all fucking stupidest fucking idiots that have ever lived. Oh, and you're pedophiles. And we hate you. And you're terrorists and traitors. All Americans hate you for good reasons. Okay. It's a gardening club from the National Gardeners. LMAO. The National Gardeners, the National Targeters, the National Target people, that the DCIA shooter will go shoot a few of your targets, and then you'll try to blame us, but nobody will believe you and nothing will happen, except you killed some more MAGA.
Like you killed Charlie Kirk and you killed that fireman and that teleprompter. The misser did. Oh, and you killed the misser. You killed the misser. He got what he was promised. The CIA shooter got shot, but he didn't get killed. It'd be interesting to hear what he says. Oh, that's right. He'll protect the CIA. He won't admit that he works for him. Um, Trans women turn me on. Good for you. So somebody said something that's not. Somebody said something human. They said trans women turn me on. Of course, Net and YouTube hid that because Net and YouTube is fascist as fuck. Chamberhouse at LMAO. Chamberhouse. You spell your name kind of interesting. This is the same guy that was crying the other day. Oh, well, so you're a Nazi. Why? Why does anybody who has the glimmer of hope at being a human just immediately turn out to be a Nazi? Who else loved trans women? Okay, at least we have one good person in alive. Women's Weeding League, we support tomatoes. I clipped that. We did not vote for him. The Electoral College did. Jess of the WW120. Is it Jess of the WW1? Somebody yelled, "You are confusing fascism with Nazism. They're definitely not the same." Close enough, dude. That's what you guys are. You guys are both. You guys are both of those things. So what? Who cares what the difference is? Just like I asked you, are you Groypers? Are you Klansmen and neo-Nazis? Are you not Zionists? Which ones are you? Zionists? Are you the Zionist wing of the Trump Putin terrorist network? Or are you the Groyper neo-Nazi Klan wing of the Trump terrorist network? Put a 1 or 2 in chat. If you're a Groyper, if you're one of the Nick Fuentes neo-Nazi Klansmen, put a 1 in chat. If you're a Turning Point Charlie Kirk Klansman or neo-Nazi, Nazi Zionist. If you're a Nazi Zionist, put a 2 in chat for Charlie Kirk. If you're on the side that shot him, if you're on the Groyper side, put a 1 in chat for Nick Fuentes. Which ones are you guys? You guys are one or the other, right? You're all in the Nazi Trump Putin terrorist network, right? So which side are you guys on? 1 or 2? Diver down. Which one are you? So you're both. You switch back and forth between the 2 different sides. Okay. So Diver down 5004 is a Groyper and a Turning Point. We're just trapping Nazis. Since Trump is trying to kidnap a bunch of babies for his sex trafficking ring, and we're trapping all these people that support Trump kidnapping babies for his sex trafficking ring. So we got 23 people in here, according to Net and YouTube, probably about 50 people in here. They all support Trump kidnapping babies for his sex trafficking ring. So if you want a quick way, if AI is out there and is hunting down sex traffickers, if there's any time that AI is hunting sex traffickers and they need to hunt down some sex traffickers, we've got about 50 people in this live, hundreds of people that have come through this live who all support sex trafficking babies. They all support Trump kidnapping babies to sex traffic them by taking away their citizenship. All these people in the live, all these people in the chat. Oh yeah, Trump wants to take away citizenship from babies in America. What's he going to do next once he takes away the citizenship? He'll take away the babies. Why does he want to take a bunch of babies? To sex traffic them. He's a sex trafficker. Now you've heard of it. How do you feel? Are you opposed? Are you opposed as a human would be? Let's see. Dude, have you showed in the last week? And wow, you sound nuts. Oh, showered. Yeah, I just got out of a bath like, no, I went out of a bath last night. I was about to take a bath today and I decided to go live instead. I'm only live for about 10 more minutes, so. Jess, now you've heard of it. Trump's trying to take away the citizenship of babies. Why is he trying to take away birthright citizenship? Well, to destroy America. It's obviously an attack on America, but it's also to kidnap a bunch of babies. He wants to kidnap the babies. Why does he want to kidnap a bunch of babies? To sex traffic a bunch of babies. That's what Trump is. He's a sex trafficker. So why are we going to let Trump sex traffic a bunch of babies? Are you going to let him do it? Jess, oh no, that's not right. What the fuck is being done about it? This is the start of what's being done about it, okay? I'm doing something about it. Nobody else is even talking about it on this level. Nobody else is even really talking about how it's wrong for him to take away the citizenship of babies. Nobody's talking about that. even though it's like fundamental to our country, and he's trying to destroy our country by doing it. It's one of his major things to try to destroy our country. He's been trying to do it since he first took office. Nobody's been talking about the threat because everybody acts like, oh, they can't possibly do it. They can't possibly get away with it. He's going to get away with it because the Supreme Court is captured by Putin. And then he's going to start kidnapping babies. And all these people are going to help him. These hundreds of people in the chat and thousands of people, millions of people around the country are going to help him because they haven't said anything about it. They haven't said anything to stop him. You can't argue with Trumpers. Thank you, Ted Garcia. You can't argue with Trumpers. They're ignorant. You're exactly right. There's no arguing with them. I'm just trapping them. I'm just wanting everybody to hunt them down. So, okay, see, this is Chamberhouse. We're going to trap him for being a Nazi. Chamberhouse, who spells his name House the German way, CHAMBERHAUS, says their parents should have done a better job protecting them by not making their way here illegally. That's not even what it is. But because they didn't make their way here illegally. They didn't do anything illegal to make their way here illegally. But let's get Chamberhouse's activity. He joined 14 years ago. He has a 14-year-old channel that's been making Nazi comments for 14 years on net and YouTube. Has 0 subscribers. 14-year-old channel was here on 10/27/25, was here on 9/18/25, and is back today, 12/9/25. So when you want to hunt that Nazi, you got some background to go on. Anyway, I'm not going to take the time to read all the Nazis' comments in chat. That kind of sounded Amish. But people can read the comments in chat when they replay the live, so they can hunt you down in those times. They've got all your handles. My live has been not doing people's nicknames. It's been doing people's handles. So we've got, oh yeah, but while you're here, I'm going to go ahead and curse all of you. I'll do the nice thing first. I'll extract some of your curses. I'll extract all the curses I can. I'll extract all your curses from all the Trump-Putineers in comments, and I'll curse Trump with them. I'll extract all the curses from all the Trump-Putineers in comments, and I'll curse all the companies that support Trump and all their executives. And I'll remove all the curses from all the Trump-Putineers in comments, and I'll curse Netanyahu with them, and I'll remove all the curses from all the Trump-Putineers in comments, and I'll curse Putin with them. So you've actually done some good in your life against your will, against Putin's will. You've done some good in your life. Now I'm going to curse you all. I'm going to personally curse you all you motherfuckers. I'm going to curse you and your families, and I'm going to curse your families and your friends. I'm going to curse you and your families and your friends. I'm not cursing the people who aren't Trump-Putineers. If you're a Trump-Putineer, you know which ones you are. If you're not a Trump-Putineer, you should have spoke up sooner, but thank you anyway. Report it. That ain't going to save you. I'm going to curse you and your families and your friends, and I'm cursing Trump through you, and I'm cursing Putin through you, and I'm cursing Netanyahu through you. My hot toast, you don't, if it doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply to you. If you're a Nazi, if you're a pedophile, if you're a Trumper, if you're a Trump-Putineer, if you're a traitor, that's the ones it applies to. So thank you, my hot toast. Thank you for objecting to this. Thank you for being someone who's worthy to object because you're not a Trump-Putineer. Your objection is registered, recognized. You said that sounds kind of Amish. I don't think you did anything. Yeah, I checked your activity. You didn't do anything wrong. You do not seem to be a Trump-Putineer. You're clear of any of these curses. Brightleaf is cursed. And he's going to start reporting the bad things that happen. If he's able to report. If he's able to report in the future, he'll report the bad things that happen to him. And it'll be funny. Okay, fuck all government. Team Zero race cars showed up. You got a palindrome in your name. Oh yeah, of course, dude. No, I'm not cursing good people. But look, I've had hundreds of people in this live. They all support Trump, even though what they're supporting is Trump kidnapping babies for a sex trafficking ring. They're actively supporting Trump kidnapping babies for a sex trafficking ring because they're Nazis and pedophiles, right? So I'm going to curse them. And I'm going to curse them so hard I'm cursing Trump through them. Last time we did this, dude, it destroys Trump. So we're going to destroy Trump. by cursing all these Nazis, all these pedophiles who support him, and we're cursing Putin and Trump through them. We're cursing Netanyahu, Trump, and Putin. You can just say Trump, Putin, Netanyahu. They're all the same damn thing. We're cursing Trump, Putin, Netanyahu through these Nazis. I don't say this often, but I'm so glad I'm not you. Well, good. I'm really glad you're not me, too. I would wish you were a human, or I wish you were not a Nazi. No one kidnapped anyone, is what they say. Okay, in the last few minutes, I'm going to read all your comments. Yeah. Euless, you've threatened to hang me for my internet words. It won't let me go back that far, actually. He even has the Russian accent of a female stripper. You just said you were gonna send hunters after me for commenting. Gay people made me laugh. It's strange how people don't see all the hate and dehumanization they're doing in others. Actually, that's a good comment, Kraken. It's strange how people don't see all the hate and dehumanization they're doing only in others. I don't do any dehumanization. Nazis and Trump Trump-Buttineers, they dehumanize themselves. I'm not a supremacist. I know that the only people who are inferior to other people are supremacists. There's only two things I don't tolerate: intolerant people and the Dutch. Brightly says, don't be talking about restricting speech. Those paintings suck. Who gives a fuck? Go to Ukraine and help them if you want. What's up with today? We are playing Call of Duty zombies. Curse your mama's twat through my ears. He ain't no Garfield, he's a Heathcliff. Everyone watch this. You're an idiot. What the fuck is going on now? Are you in the room of stuffed animal? LOL, Call of Duty style. Heart, heat just a pussy. Suck a big black one. Thank you. Rainbow flag. Rainbow flags are American. I can say rainbow flags without saying Russian stuff. ALC Xvids video win. This guy is Riri. But they say they're like the where people didn't stop saying in America in the 80s. You're gay. Keep sounding insane and repeating Nazi. Intimate thought of your deity turning you gay lives free in your mind. Lives free in your mind. So Russian. Those paintings suck. AIDS rule. AIDS rule? This dude midness is boring. This dude's midness is boring. That's what Dr. Chip Butterington said. Channel activity joined 5 months ago. 0 subscribers. Rainbows in She Champ. Show us proof. Rainbow, rainbow. Trump lives inside of you. Trump lives deep inside you. What a weird fantasy. You guys fantasize about blowing Bubba too? Heathcliff, Euless, dumbasses. Answer me. Now I see what ordering your mind until your brain fells of looks like. Your brain fells of? Using those labels so willy-nilly makes them not mean anything. No, it's not willy-nilly. We're talking about Nazis. We're talking about pedophiles. We're talking about Trump. We're talking about Trump supporters. It's a Venn diagram where it's one circle. It's 3 overlapping circles. I guess there's some Nazis who aren't pedophiles. Yeah, so there's a little bit of overlap. But the ones we're talking about are Trump Trump-Buttineers. You're Nazis and pedophiles. You're terrorists. We all know exactly what all of you are. It's not willy-nilly. Why do you abuse our animals? Dumbasses. Dude, abusing animals is Trump blowing a horse. We just found Stuttering John's co-host. Good, I did. Do you fuck your stuffed animals daily? But you're stupid if you support Euless. And I know what I'd rather be. Dude, you're a Nazi. You chose to be a Nazi against what your ancestors fought against. It's pathetic. Why did we save your shithole? The public did not choose Trump. The Electoral College did. Okay, that wasn't necessarily Russian. The public did not choose Trump. The Electoral College did. I forget. There's one not Russian in here. Long live Trump, Daddy. Mega. We are all humans and all good people. Good job retracting your comment, Traveler. You should have done that to begin with. Define good. Good, good, good. Oh yes, Euless encouraging violence. Have you ever thought of you're the problem? Why are you disappearing for your own audience? You're a pedophile calling people pedophiles. What a joke. No, I'm just calling the Nazi Trump Putin pedophiles because Trump's the one trying to take citizenship away from babies so he can kidnap them for a sex trafficking ring. You guys are all trying to help. Good means bad, idiot. What? What do you hear? More smoke alarm. Context, stupid. No. Euless, I am black, stupid. Seize your mouth. Because I must have said that about seize the companies that funded Trump knocking down the White House. Your content? The boy wishes he could communist so bad. Hey, good buddy. Hey, good buddy. That was context you didn't understand. How do you live worth the smoke alarm chirp? And George Soros knocked down the White House? When? Dude, Trump knocked down the White House. I mean, act like you don't know things. Heretic 6 Gaming. You have 5 subscribers in 11 years on YouTube. What the hell? We need to arrest your ass. I'll defend your right to say anything to my last breath. Speak your mind. Thank you. We have the one American in chat. I forget and read it in Russian. I have a theory, but you want to hear you first. You're going to come get us? Sounds like some Nazi stuff. Yeah, round you up and put you in the concentration camps that you tried to put us in. Yeah, your concentration camps, except we're going to put you in there. We're going to leave you in there without any food, and y'all can eat each other. I wonder what this guy watches to make them this stupid. How about just renounce Dems and Republicans? Over 200 years they've been in power, and we the people suffer. I mean, okay, that's why I read that in Russian, because it's not Democrats and Republicans. It's Republicans and Democrats who don't actually stop them. And that's why this channel is going to fail. Dude, this channel is going to fail. Look at your channel, dude. You have 0 subscribers in 7 months. Brightly says, Euless, a bunch of times really loud. They are all the same. Yeah, Trump Putiners are all the same. Except this one. He's like, I am black. This is your typical CNN viewer. No surprise. You suck. How do you live with the smoke alarm chirp? It's a 20-second job. I have some theories. I don't live in the States. That single mom bad tweet in the back says it all. That single mom bird tweet in the back says it all. Single mom bird. What an incel thing to say. Dr. Chip Butterington is like confirming himself as an incel. So if you want to catch incel terrorist network, check Dr. Chip Butterington. They did more than Yule. That's why you're upset. Know your history. I mean, like 400% did. Normandy comes to mind. My ancestors are Native Americans. You're wildin'. Okay, but you said some Trump stuff later, so you're the one wildin', and you don't have Native American ancestors. They disowned your ass if you did. Calling everyone a Nazi really isn't going to help, bro. I'm not calling everyone Nazi. Just calling MAGA Trump Putiners Nazis. The appropriate use of the term. Don't get mad about it. I live nearest to Old London Road. You're literally a great example of food waste. You won't find me. Afternoon, man. Afternoon. Username. Hello, princess. Oh, hello, princess. That's probably not a Nazi. Is it there? Was it tattoo shop there? Oh my gosh. I guess I should have read your comments earlier. No time now. People have to read them in the future. When beta's usually nothing else to say. So another incel. We got 2 incels in the chat. Another incel has left the chat. When you order Ed Norton from Temu. Okay, I can appreciate that, dude. I've heard people say that before. That was a good one. Goody gaming clips. Ed Norton on crack. But you also said shut the fuck up. Why are you mad about what I have to say unless you're... I can appreciate that you're making fun of me by saying I look like Ed Norton. But what if I was Ed Norton and just Ed Norton looks like this when he wakes up in the morning? But like, why would you be mad what I have to say? All I'm doing is talking against Nazis, talking against how Trump's trying to remove citizenship from babies so he can kidnap them for a sex trafficking ring, and how the Supreme Court and all these Trump Putin pedophile terrorist traitors are trying to help him kidnap a bunch of babies for his sex trafficking rings. That's what Trump is. That's what Trump does. So don't help him. Like all these Nazis and pedophiles in chat. At least we caught all of them. So hopefully somebody will come catch you soon.